Welcome back, gods and goddesses, to the Gifted Goddess channel, where I channel my gifts for the collective advantage. And I encourage you to not only seek your gifts, but to find meaningful ways to use them for the collective in any way that deems fit. This message is a plethora of things, right? So we have 204, 304, 504, 214, and 1010, so the ending of cycles. This is kind of piggybacking off the last message I did with the golden ticket, right? So kind of a continuation of the same energy. So let's get straight into it. The love came out first, which we know we all love, right? Because we want that loving energy. I have some confirmational things for the people. Someone's name could be Joe. 717 is significant. That could be someone's birthday, July 17th. So that's Cancer energy. October, Libra energy. Penguins are significant. You'll want to look up the spiritual meaning of penguins. Starbucks is significant. That is a confirmation for someone. Perhaps you're drinking it now. Or you've seen, something Starbucksy today. Or a conversation in a coffee shop. A Beamer is significant. A Jeep is significant. Martin, Al Pacino specifically. Sean. I'm hearing Douglas. Dave, Micah, Michael. So Michael Douglas could be significant. These could be people that you're seeing or saw today just for confirmation, or this could be your name or somebody in your energy. Robert, Carlisle, TT. Something about that is significant. And with Carlisle, is just given, what is that vampire movie? With Bella, why don't I know what that movie's called? Twilight. Something about that could be significant. It's just giving me the Twilight Zone too. So movies are significant. Dates are significant. A cruise, the Titanic, all that's significant. Someone wants to date you. I'm hearing date you down real bad. So they're thinking about all the different dates, all the things you guys could do. Oh my goodness, I just had a floaty in my face for confirmation. That was weird. They feel like you're the golden ticket to their happiness, their success, I'm just hearing longevity in love and life. So the song Sea of Love is significant. So the lyrics are really short. It's by Phil Phillips. So those names could be significant. It says, "Come with me, my love, to the sea of love. I want to tell you how much I love you. Do you remember when we met? That's the day I knew you were my pet." So puppy love is definitely significant. I want to tell you how much I love you. I want to tell you how much I love you. Come with me to the sea of love. Do you remember the day we met? That's the day I knew you were my pet. Something about that is significant. That's giving me like sub dom energy. Okay, too many visuals. The honey drippers. Okay. Some about that is significant. And then a cat power came up. You could have a cat, or that could be somebody's nickname. Okay. Some about that is significant. But then the song Joe came through all the things. And he's just basically saying all the things he want to do. He want to do the things your man won't do. Right? So listen to the song. This person wants to be new. They want to be different, something you never experienced. I'm hearing they just are different than what you experience. This is a real man, honey. So I'm always tapped into some man's or men's energy. I don't know why. Call me the male reader. But that song is significant. Look it up. It's a great R&B song. Like I said, Joe could be significant. Then I got coffee shops and coffee shop dates, which takes me to Alicia Keys. You Don't Know My Name. Something about New York. Ain't Alicia Keys from New York? Yeah. Or Virginia. Well, I don't know why Virginia just jumped into my mind. Baby, the messages be messaging. But you guys will be getting to know each other better. I'm hearing going back to the basics. What's your favorite movies, favorite shows? How do you like your coffee or tea? Like, what do you like to read? Have you on the read? Somebody's a reader here, right? What do you do in your spare time when no one's watching? What's something, people don't know about you? Or what's the thing you hide from people the most? Or biggest insecurity, like they want to know everything. They want to get to know all the parts of you. It's all the things about you. And they need you to know that they've loved you since they met you. Someone is realizing life is too big to live alone and they're tired of living alone. Someone is used to having it their way, right? And they're realizing that the Most High is calling them to no longer live alone, right? We know those people. I don't need a man. I don't need a woman. I don't need love. It's not essential, right? But it is. That's the one thing we all have in common on this planet. We are all searching to be loved and to give our love and share our time and energy with someone and to be understood, right? That's one of the most beautiful things when you're understood to the core of who you are, when someone actually sees you for you beneath the fluff, beneath the filters, beneath the makeup, right? Who sees you for you and they choose you and love you in your natural, most authentic self. Something about that is significant. I'm just seeing someone natural being with this person and not having to worry about or have any insecurities about how they look or feel this person loves. I'm getting every minute inch of you. Good Lord. Every minute is significant. They enjoy every minute with you. Okay, so something about homophones is significant. Take that as it resonates. And of course, the energy switched up on me for a little bit. A shady lawyer is significant in something who loves power and control. They have been power tripping. Somebody's judgment has been clouded by this power and control, and they're hiding something. So the show Power could be significant, or the book 48 Laws of Power. So I was guided to share the 48th, the last law of power, and it is assume formlessness, law 48. So that age or number could be significant. By taking a shape, by having a visible plan, you open yourself to attack. Instead of taking a form for your enemy, to grasp. I promise I can read y'all. Keep yourself adaptable and on the move. Accept the fact that nothing is certain and no law is fixed. The best way to protect yourself is to be as fluid and formless as water. Never bet on stability or lasting order. Everything changes. The only thing in life that is guaranteed is change. And that's just piggybacking off of the last message I had with the golden ticket. And we discussed the jellyfish, who's all about being flexible and being fluid. Something is coming in for you, opportunity, success. I'm seeing microphones, something about a reader, a writer, something about that is significant. Books are significant tremendously. I'm hearing you're a well-learned person and people want to hear what you have to say through a microphone, right? This is on a grander scale. So be fluid and learn to just go with the flow, okay? Remember, be adaptable to change, right? That's the only way you can ascend to your highest self. Taking opportunities that you might not have taken in the past when you're in a more rigid energy. So what I'm getting is you're ready to embrace the new. Okay? But don't power trip either. That's another thing I'm getting. Read the 48 Laws of Power. You read all the things. Robert Greene wrote the book, so that name could be significant. Take what resonates, flip the roles as they may need to. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Remember, if you overstand, you don't have to try to understand, right? Not everything will apply to you. And when you get in these places, these high places, I'm seeing stadiums, platforms. I meant to say stages. Good Lord, stadiums is huge. Remember to not power trip. Don't jump in your ego. Remain humble. And remember, we're all merely just stewards for the Most High's grand plan, right? So something about Cat Williams is very significant. Soul Plane could be significant. Kevin Hart is significant. Madison Square Garden is significant. And lapels. Okay. Back to the randomness, because what is a message with me if it's not random as hell? So someone is celibate, right? They are harnessing their own power. They're learning the power of fluid retention. If you catch my drift, that life force energy, they are understanding how retaining that, and I'm hearing remaining celibate for someone, how powerful that can be. And if you've ever been on a celibate journey, perhaps you're being called to at this time. If you are, congratulations. Just remember that, that is the energy we create life with, right? So if you're retaining that life force energy to create other things, right? As big as life. You see what I'm saying? So this is how you create legacy. You retain that power to create your wealth, your abundance. This is what you learn on the path of ascension. Celibacy is key. I'm seeing CB. I just got Chris Brown, and CBD is significant for somebody. It's not a call to be perfect, right? Just try to do your best. Detach from negative energies. Retain your life force energy for yourself. I almost said life force trauma. Somebody could be dealing with traumas at this time regarding intimate relationships, and you need to pull back your energy, get celibate to get focused. Perhaps that's where the chink in your armor is, right? Your Achilles heel, so to speak. The movie Troy could be significant. Or the Iliad by Homer, if you're the reading type, right? So the movie is Troy, based off of the Iliad by Homer. Poems could be significant, writers significant, Simpsons could be significant with Homer. Just hone in that energy and disconnect from things that don't serve you, right? If you're connecting with someone and you two together aren't creating magic in the bedroom and outside the bedroom, it's time for you to reevaluate I'm hearing allegiances and alliances, right? You should be with someone who is helping to build your legacy, right? You guys are working in tandem for legacy building, not just rolling around in the sheets. Like it's deeper than that. It's levels to this. It's more to life than just, with a partner, right? There's more to life and relationships than just movie dates and the cute stuff, right? It gets deep if you allow it. So somebody needed to hear that, because that was definitely a direct channel. But somebody's ready to be the ultimate power couple. No longer are they succumbing to their lower vibrational energy, their loins being in the 304 behavior, kind of loose. So in the royal oats, I'm getting the story of David. They're no longer in that energy, right? They want to create something firm, something substantial, right? A substantial flow is what I'm getting. Oh, child. That is not what I meant to say, but that's what came out. They're ready to learn to go with the flow, and they're ready to create with a person and build in different ways substantially. They want to be a power couple. They're finding their way as someone was going in the wrong direction fast, right? So this is where the energy kind of gets shifty. So your person you're connecting to is ready to learn to go with the flow, right? They're finding their way. They were going in the wrong direction, or you yourself, perhaps you both had to learn how to go with the flow, let go of the reins, surrender, let the Most High take control. As it is all of His plan anyway, right? His, her, they, whatever you ascribe to that energy, right? Me, myself, I think, genderless or all of the things, right? All of the things. Right? Because if male and female are created in His image, then its image, then it would have to be both male and female. Well, that's something for another day at another time. We'll be here all day if you let me just keep rambling. But then the energy shifts. Someone was going in the wrong direction fast. Perhaps a shady lawyer, someone connected to a shady lawyer, but they dedicated their life to a life of crimes against humanity. So again, there's levels to this. This could be a partner you were with. This could be I'm hearing a local neighbor, your friendly neighborhood pharmacist, or, this could be a global scale. Take what resonates. If you understand, I don't have to try to get you to understand, right? But they dedicated their life to crimes against humanity. So like I said, on any scale, this could be someone from the 70s or 80s. Good Lord, I hope this ain't somebody that old, but somebody born in those years, or it could be somebody that old. Now they're rethinking things, or they should be at least anyway. But this person is difficult for no reason. If they're a business owner, they're not integral in business, right? Whatever the case may be. So this could be, in careers, relationship, business wise, whatever. But you were guided away from this person or these people, is what I'm getting, because God hears conversations we aren't privy to. There's no earthly way of knowing what they were getting into, rowing their boats right into hell. So Willy Wonka is significant, and that came out in 71. I'm talking about the original. I love me some Johnny Depp down, but we're not talking about that one. Jean, I'm just getting Jean. That could be a name. Male or female, Jean or Gina. So it's a true nightmare for someone. While your wildest dreams are coming true. Then I just saw a typewriter like somebody typing at a typewriter, and you know how it goes to the end of a sentence and it kind of, I'm giving away my age, ain't I? When you type on a typewriter, kids, if you're not old enough to know what a typewriter is or what it looks like, you probably shouldn't be on here. But when you type on a typewriter, it click, 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 click. When you get to the end of the line, it kind of dings and you have to push it back over. Anyway, I just saw a vision of somebody typing on a typewriter, Willy Wonka specifically, which is random. He's typing and it dings and he pulls the paper out, right? So the writer pulls the paper out, the script out and they're elated with joy at what they've created, right? So something you created or will create, whether it's a book, whether it's a script, whether it's I'm hearing movies, I'm hearing TV shows, whatever it is you co-created with the Most High by retaining this energy, your life force energy, getting on the spiritual path of ascension. If you're here, you're on the path, you're doing good, keep going. The Most High wants you to know you will be successful. So what I'm getting is that could be either you or the Most High with this typewriter, and he's done with the script, right? He's typed it out just right. Like, okay, now he's worked out all the kinks in the armor and in the story, and he has come up with the perfect ending for you, right? So, or the perfect ending to how this story will go, right? Something about that is significant. Perhaps you're working on a story and you're finally figuring out how it will end, right? If you figured that out, good Lord, kudos to you, because baby, the writer's block be blocking. But he wants you to know, the places you'll see, right? Completing what you needed to complete, or just doing the things that you need to do, retaining your energy, cutting these people off. The places you will see. You couldn't even dream of this in your wildest dreams, like a kid in a chocolate factory, like Willy Wonka. So just understand that you deserve this. Don't pay any attention to anyone who says any differently. This was divinely guided, and what I'm getting is divinely orchestrated for you, because you have embraced that childlike energy of just being creative and kind of harnessing the unseen and the unknown, working with the Most High in tandem to co-create what is best for you. You've tapped into those gifts of artistry, whatever your artistry is, whether it's baking cakes, whether it's making clothes, whether it's, you're a designer, painter, creator, a leader of some sense with the laws of power coming in. I'm seeing POW, that could be significant. See what I'm saying? There's layers to this all the time. I'm about to stop looking around. So that could be significant, right? Also, that gives me Native American energy, right? I'm just hearing you embrace the outdoors, right? You understand that God dwells within, right? And is within all of creation, not just, one way of closed-minded thinking. Dream catchers could be significant. The color blue is definitely significant. And the rainbow, so you should embrace hope, but continue to be hopeful on this journey. I'm also seeing black, and we know black is a powerful color of protection and strength. I'm hearing durability and duality, right? So continue to embrace your strength. If you need to, lean on the higher power, source, creator, divine, God, whatever you call that, and just continue to go within on this ascension journey. You got it. If you've made it to this point, baby, you've already got the golden ticket. You've already hit the jackpot. You've already, obtained the royal flush in your life, and you know where this ship, this plane is going, right? The destination of destiny. That's the only place we're going here. So congratulations. Kudos to you for tapping in and tuning into what you needed to tune into, and tuning out of what you needed to tune out of. Continue to do so. I'm just seeing a round of applause. The Most High is most proud of you. And, what do we all look to hear at the end of the road? Good job, my good and faithful servant. So you are definitely being rewarded in ways you could have never imagined. Boats and yachts are definitely significant. I've been seeing that all day. So again, thank you, family, for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, now would be a good time to like, share, subscribe to the channel so you can stay uploaded with the latest downloads. I'm getting AI as well. V, names with V in it. DV is significant. Okay, so with that being said, continue on this journey. Continue on your path. Continue doing the things that you are called to do. Work in your gifts. Work with the Most High. Be fluid as the jellyfish. Learn to flow. Go with the flow. Release control and surrender that power to the Most High. Surrender that power to the Most High and watch the places you will go. Go in love and light, seek purpose, not just paychecks. I'm hearing the money will come. Don't worry. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And until next time,